Hey, welcome to my podcast. Before we get into today's episode, let me tell you about Amos Market Ghana and what they have in store. They have 3 liters of olive oil going at 130 Ghana cedis only, and Bounty Advanced Paper Towels going at 180 Ghana cedis only, and more. Call them on 024-597-9631 for more information, or visit their page on Instagram at Amos Market Ghana. Now, today's episode. Hey, welcome to my podcast. Welcome to today's episode. My name is Ayirebuah, your host for Ayirebuah Speaks Literally, a podcast about the random things or the random thoughts that shape my personality. Today's randomness is friendships, or the inability to make them. We call this one, I can't make friends. So you see, sometimes you are just socially awkward. Sometimes you just can't make friends, or you just don't want to. You feel like you probably have enough friends in your life, or you just feel they're going to reject you when you try and say, I want to be your friend. Maybe you think they'll say, you're weird. What's this? I don't know. Anyway, so today's episode is going to center on the difficulty in making friends, friendships in general. What type of friend are you? Are you the type that people go to for advice? Are you the type that people are just shy of? The very loud ones. And what are the reasons why people can't make friends or don't want to make friends? And also, we're just going to be vibing. When I say we, yes, I have a guest with me today. And she's been my friend for not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 1,000 years. So many years I've been friends with this girl. Her name is Maureen, and she's going to be joining us today. We're going to talk and vibe and chill and enjoy. So yes, I am going to call her into the episode, and I'm excited to have you here. Stay tuned. Welcome, Maureen.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Why are you pretending to be a nice and sweet person? Show us your true colors, please.
I am nice and sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the fame. No, not Moz. It's rather Whelms.
It's Maury.
Maury of Whelms and Maury fame. Woo!
Hi.
If I had a studio audience, they would be making noise, so forgive me. Woo!
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh my gosh, please.
Okay, end it. So guys, this is Maureen, and we're going to talk about friendships or the inability to make them on today's episode. Maureen, you're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, no problem. I'm here to make you famous.
I'm glad.
Okay, so I have known Maureen since 2011. So that's
Right.
2012, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Wow.
17.
That's like 9 years.
It's 9 years.
I
knew that, Maureen. I knew it. You and I sat in the math class together. We all know how we all failed.
Those were terrible.
So I remember Maureen came to. It was in Achimota school that I met Maureen, and
right.
I remember she came late. We all went in like November. I think she came like a week or a month later. I don't remember.
Oh, I came a week after, not a month.
Oh, it was long. Just like you.
That's not fair.
She came later on, and we already had our dining tables and everything, and she came to join my dining table, and this girl was just talking and talking and talking. I said, who is this specimen?
I don't even remember.
Why would you
Do
why
you?
how would you remember? You were talking and
Because
talking.
who was I?
You were talking to people from your house on the table.
Oh, right.
Yes, people from
Okay.
your house on the table. So yeah, that's how I met Maureen, and that's how Maureen met me. And since then, we have we have been inseparable. From the visitation
Yes.
jollofs, leftovers, snack breaks, and so on.
Right.
It's been,
To crash it. These are that.
hey, please. I don't have crashes. I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're trying to do to me here. Please.
Oh my gosh.
So that's
Hmm.
how it is. So Maureen, we were able to make friends with each other, right?
Yes, we were.
Okay. So how come that, hey, Bofonamba, hold on. I know how to speak English. Calm down. So there are people that are socially awkward, i.e., you and
Right.
I.
A shock.
You and I. We are not
Yeah.
able to have a normal conversation with people that we just met. And it
Right.
is, I think it's strange because for
Mm-hmm.
somebody meets me and they think that I am just as talkative as I am here or on my YouTube or TikTok or whatever. They think
Yeah.
that's how I am. But in reality,
Mm-hmm.
if you if you send me
That's not.
somewhere, if you send me somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
say you send me to a new place, and then you're
Mm-hmm.
telling me that I should go and talk to somebody at the reception, it will be, hi,
Mm-hmm.
my name is and they said that Sano, then I become very stupid. I don't know how to talk.
Right.
So
I
how
can relate.
so say you're socially awkward, and
Mm-hmm.
how is making friends for you like?
Wow. It's extremely hard, I must say, honestly, because even if I am able to walk up to someone and have a conversation, the conversation is very awkward, just as awkward as I am.
How does it go?
And um so let me use the time that I started school and I didn't know anyone.
Mhm.
And at some point, I really did need to know which class I was having my lecture in. So I had to go ask someone, oh, do you know where this lecture hall is? And blah, blah, blah. And the person was like, oh, it's right here. Go here, do this, do that. And then you get there.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you so much. And then I go, oh, my name is Maureen. And then I think she said, my name is, I don't remember her name,
Oh.
but she mentioned her name. I don't remember her name because I think that was the first time I met her, but I
Mhm.
don't remember her name. So she mentioned her name and I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much for your help." And she's like, "Oh, you're welcome." And then I find out she's going there with me. So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Then let's just go." And then we get to the class and then she sits behind me. And so as to not make the whole thing awkward and so that at least I have someone to hang with, I go, "Oh, do you like bread?"
What?
And then she looks at me funny for like 2 minutes.
What? What?
And then I'm like, wow, well, I was not planning to ask that. I was going to say something else, but well, that just came out. So yeah,
What?
that's like
Wait.
a
Hold
very
on. Hold on. This is something that we fool
I
with
am
on
hungry.
the internet. That we we say, "Do you like bread?" I didn't think that somebody would actually go and say this in real life.
No, like when you run out of things to say to
But
someone you
but
just met, but
Maureen,
you really are trying to hold on to whatever connection you just had, you just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind.
and bread
And it
is
was, do you like bread? So I said it. But she took it really well, because there's
oh
a bread
yes.
and egg joint somewhere downstairs. And she's like, oh, yeah, you can get bread and egg from downstairs. I'm like, oh, bless your heart.
Mm,
Bless your heart.
mm.
Yeah.
You don't deserve any friendships.
I think I do. Come on, we're all a work in progress.
Mm. So, do you think that it's because people fear rejection that people
Mm-hmm.
can't or don't want to make friends?
Yes, I think they do, and also because they fear just secondhand embarrassment. Really, um, imagine walking up to someone and saying, "Hi, my name is this, and I think I like your dress or something," and the person goes, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
You get like so many. First of all, for someone like me, there's so many scenarios that go on in my head before I actually make a move to
Like
speak
you
to someone or
practice
try
your
to.
conversations. I do that. I do that.
I practice my conversations, what I'm going to say, and the responses I expect, and then I actually put them into action. So yes, I do think that's because people fear rejection. I mean, who really wants to be rejected? Nobody. Who
But
wants to be embarrassed?
there
Nobody. So,
are people who just go, hi, I saw you from across the room and I think that you are lovely. In fact,
yeah, yeah, there are people who do that.
yeah.
You're
So
so gorgeous.
so
Give me your number.
why can't we do it? Why can't we just go ahead, see somebody or think somebody is funny
Uh-huh.
and then go ahead and say,
Mhm.
hello, dear, I think you're funny. In fact, your socks is funny. We can be friends. Why can't we do it?
I don't know. I think again, we are just afraid
Oh,
of being seen as weird, I think.
isn't that too late?
Or just yeah, I think it may be too late actually. Yeah, it may be too late. Especially for the both of us. Yeah, it's too late.
Mm.
But for those who don't know us yet, yeah, we may still come off as weird. So they'll be like, "Ah, who's this girl who's just trying to befriend me or hush me all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden?" Right. So yeah, I think there's that. And then we are probably afraid of being embarrassed because like you can walk up to someone and literally forget everything you plan to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just go in um um do you like bread?
No,
For the
don't
first
go back to
conversation.
bread.
I keep going back to bread because I feel like it's level ground for all of us. Yeah.
Have you ever been rejected by someone you wanted to be friends with?
Um, not rejected. I'd say maybe embarrassed or just not minded or not giving the same energy.
Right.
Yeah, it went really south quickly. I think I was talking to the person just walked off.
Oh, have you seen? There's
Yeah.
this meme or this video. I think it was on a football pitch. There's two male
Mm-hmm.
interviewers and a female. Then
Mm-hmm.
she asks a
Mm-hmm.
question, and then the two male interviewers just
Mm-hmm.
walk off, having their own conversation. Was that how it was for you?
Yeah, that was how it was. I think I was asking about something or I was complimenting. I don't really remember, but I remember I was saying something to someone and the person just looked at me like I had three heads and just walked off. Yeah.
Dear someone, shame.
I know, right? Shame.
So I think I feel this. Um, I won't call it rejection, but I feel yes, you're not keeping
Hmm.
the same energy because I am so
Yeah.
excited. I want to get to know you. I'm asking you things, and then you're
Hmm.
just giving me one word answers or or
Yes.
LOLs and stuff like that. So I'm
Yes.
like, oh, okay, and yeah,
Exactly.
found when you know.
Bye.
So I'm not really into a. What am I not into? But
You're
yes,
not into combos like that. Yeah.
I do not fancy.
Hmm.
My words fail me, yeah.
Half-hearted
My words
conversations
fail me.
and but yeah, I get it. Half-hearted connections or
Yeah.
conversations
So
with people.
unless
You,
I'm really
yeah.
sure or like I've known you for like a while, we spent some time together in the
Hmm.
same space, I wouldn't just
Yeah.
come and be asking you questions or want to get to know you. I will just keep it on a hello hi basis
Right.
because I don't want
Yeah.
anybody to come and do too no on me. No, I'm too no on my own self.
Exactly. Oh gosh, I don't want anyone to leave me standing there because I am already socially awkward. If
Yeah.
I can't come up to you, try to have a conversation, and you just leave me standing there, that would make me super awkward.
Mm-hmm. And you know that there are people who don't exactly show you who they are on day one. Like,
Yes.
let's say me again.
Mm-hmm.
People don't, people, I get this thing every time that they didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
I was like this. They didn't know that I was talkative, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you get to know me for a couple of weeks or month and be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
is that how
Is this
you
how you
are?
are?
Eh. So do you move away from
Right.
someone you made friends with because you realized they were different? For example, maybe that you
Uh,
met them, they were quiet, and you realized they're loud, or they were loud and now they're quiet.
um, I don't think I do because I think for all my friendships that's been the case.
Mm-hmm.
I met them a certain way and then I realized they were a certain way and then I went, oh, so this is who you really are, you hypocrite. But then
Oh,
I just hang on. But then I just hang on. Because really, it's not what what's the word. It's not really about your first impression of them. I think it's just about their character and who they are to you and what kind of friendship you guys have that makes you stay.
mm-hmm.
I think yes, first impressions are important because it
Right.
draws you to them. But then what keeps you there is their character, how they treat you, how they treat other people. So yeah, I think that's it for me. So yes, I have had that, but I didn't up and leave because they were different from what I thought
Do
they were.
you truly,
Unless
sorry,
of course they're violent. Of course I'm
come
right.
again?
I said unless of course they're violent.
Okay. I
Can you
think
hear
your
me?
line is breaking a little bit, but you should say that last part again.
Okay, I was saying that unless of course they are violent, then I'm running
Oh,
away.
right.
I'm not
But
staying.
do you think that people who are not themselves in the first day are hypocritical? Do you think that?
Um, I think we
Mm-hmm.
may be shy because speaking for myself, I have been shy on the very first like days of meeting someone. And then over time I have just like opened up because I got completely comfortable around them. So there was no point really hiding myself in my shell and going, oh, I'm so shy and blah blah blah.
You know,
Because
when I'm
like,
shy,
after a
I
while
laugh too
we've been
much.
talking. When I'm shy, I get really awkward. I just stay at, like, if we're having a conversation and I'm shy, I'm not going to look you in the face. I'm going to look everywhere else but your face, like your
Jeez.
legs, your hands, anywhere else. But yeah, I think people who do that, we who do that, why am I saying people? Yeah, we may just be shy initially. Doesn't mean we're hypocrites. It doesn't mean they're hypocritical. It's just
Mm-hmm.
something like they're shy. It's not, yeah, it's not that
Okay.
deep.
So at this point, you've passed your social
Yes.
awkwardness. You finally made
Mm-hmm.
a friend. You realize that they do like bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you think is the most
Uh-huh.
common thing that your friend would disagree with you on for about you, about yourself? Yes,
The
that you
most
guys
common
probably
thing,
fight about over and over and over again.
uh, probably maybe like my
Mm,
mood swing.
mm,
I have a
mm,
lot of
mm,
those
mm.
on a regular, and I think yeah, I think all my friends complain about it because in 1 minute I can be like all excited and like ready to do whatever, and then the next minute I'm like, please, I want to sleep. Leave me alone. Don't speak to me. Don't speak to me. You're yelling. Silence, silence. And So yeah, I think it's that they're like, why are you like this? Like, I thought you were doing this. Like, why are we even having this conversation? We were going to eat wache. Oh yeah, and food
All right.
choices as well.
Your
I really can't
indecision.
make up my mind what to eat. Yeah, my indecision. Yeah, there's
And
that
then for these
as
mood
well.
swings, has any friend
Mm-hmm.
probably come to you to actually talk about it? Like somebody has actually noticed, say, if this is happening more than one time, then it's probably a problem and we should talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I have had Welma speak to me about it. I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a couple of other people. Yeah, I think even you at some
Because
point.
enough is enough.
I think. But yeah, yeah, we like my friends. They have spoken to me about it, and yeah, I think I'm trying. I'm a better version of myself
For
every
me, the
day.
thing I think, right.
I'm a work in progress.
For me, the thing I think. That's a
Mm-hmm.
tongue twister there. The thing I think
It is.
people,
It
my
is.
friends would disagree with, or you have the most common fights about, is me thinking that, or me
Mm-hmm.
not wanting to take correction because I may be standing strong on my point
Right.
that I am right. I'm like Molly
Mm-hmm.
from Insecure.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be right. Do you know Molly from
Right.
Insecure? Do you watch Insecure?
Regardless,
So
I
get
don't watch
there, no, you're
Insecure, but I
doing
know
right,
the
right.
characters.
Like a
No, because I know the characters doesn't mean.
don't mind me. I just
Wow.
expose your bottom. Yes, so I have to be right. That can get
I'll start.
annoying at times. And yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
okay.
can.
So at least you have some friends who, if this is happening a lot of times, they should talk to you about it, right? You shouldn't
Yeah.
you shouldn't drop your friend
Yes, they
because
should
this is,
definitely.
unless it's a very toxic character, right?
Yes, very toxic. Then
And
you
even
can
that,
run
toxic
away.
people need someone to keep them in check, right?
Yes, yes, yes. But if it continues after a while and it can harm you,
Choose your peace of
then you
mind.
need to run.
And then
Yeah,
I
you
want
do
to
need
ask
to run.
again, what kind of, not again, because I haven't asked this before, but
Sure.
I mean, I want to continue my question asking. What kind of friend are you?
Okay.
Why do you think it is important for someone to have you
Ah,
in their
my
life?
goodness.
Like, who do you think you are?
Who do I think I am? I think I will
Make
make
you
you
what?
eat. That's like one.
Hey,
Eat.
I
Come
I
on,
know.
don't act like you
I
don't
I
know
know.
that we ate a lot. Yeah, and I don't know what to
That is
say after
all
that.
you bring to the friendship table. Ah, Maureen, I must drop you.
Okay. But I think I am more of what's the word? A
Mm-hmm.
nurturer? Yeah, a nurturer. So I I am able to speak to you about things, give you advice, give you my opinion, even when you
Mm-hmm.
don't ask for it. And I think I can be really sweet when I want to. Um I can send you songs if you like, or if you
Mm,
don't like, um, write like maybe messages or something, whatever. Yeah, just generally be nice to you until you're mean to me, and then I get offended
right.
and walk away. But yeah, I think I'm just the regular friend,
Regular,
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 I guess,
regular fries
regular.
with the chicken. So yeah, I think that
Yeah.
I'm I don't know, but then I feel like people come to me for advice, and
Mm-hmm. Me
even
too.
though I may not know anything about it, I feel like I'm a very wise person. I'll say it. Yes, I am very wise.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I agree.
I'm a
Actually,
wise
I
girl.
agree.
So
I'm not saying
oh
this because I'm
dear.
afraid or anything, but
I'm
I
not
agree.
so yeah, I think for me, and then what I'll bring to the friendship is um joy. I like to make people happy. I like to make people laugh. So
Right.
if you're my friend, if we are
Mhm.
close, if you're my a 5-person group, then we are
I
going to
know.
have
Five
a lot of laughter
person circle.
because I feel like every day my friend should laugh,
Mhm.
even no matter how scary the
Mhm.
year is, like the year we are in today. Um, you have to laugh. So I'll
Right.
do my best to make you happy. If it's the thing I say or whether I fall down unintentionally, I have to make you laugh.
Which
Oh,
always
yeah.
happens,
That's
right?
another episode. So do you think that friendships should have like a mutual benefit, or it's okay for one person to be giving more to the other? Because like a friendship is like a relationship, right?
Oh.
So if we are in
Mhm.
a friendship, should it always be I'm the one giving to you, I'm the one doing
Mhm.
this for you, I'm the one always, helping you and everything, then you're just probably just using me? Should a friendship be mutually beneficial?
No, no, no. It should be. It should be. Yeah, it should be because um, I don't want to be all churchy and say, um,
Be
I
churchy,
would
be
say
churchy.
that the Bible says that iron sharpened iron. Iron sharpened iron, and walk with the wise and become wise, associate with the
Mm-hmm.
fools and get in trouble. It's very important that it's very important to kind of look at the company that you keep, because over time you become the person that
Right.
you spend the most time with. So it's important that even as you are adding value to someone's life, the person is also adding value
Mm-hmm.
to yours as well. You can't be the only person in this entanglement. You
Or you can't be the one calling it an
can't be the
entanglement.
only person in this entanglement. Exactly. When the other person's like, well, I'm over here, I'm untangled, I am by myself. What are you saying? Right. So I think it's important that you both have something that you bring to
Mm-hmm.
the table. I can't be the only one bringing bread. You don't even bring butter or mayonnaise or anything. You just sit there and watch me bring the bread
Mm-hmm.
every single day. You don't even lay the table, nothing. You just watch me carry the bread, bring it every single time. It becomes a chore and it becomes difficult to keep up with you. So I think that yes, friendships have to have a certain mutual benefits to both parties, or to how many to the
Mm-hmm.
number of people involved.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's true because everyone
yeah, that's what
everyone should benefit. Don't be feeding on someone's
everyone.
niceness. Don't be feeding on someone's generosity. Do me and I do you. Is it's I
Right,
think that's
exactly.
friendship. Yeah.
Yeah, be supportive. All of
Mm-hmm.
those little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things count. Because you can have friends and you'd be doing something and they
Yes.
barely ever
And
support
then they
you, but they are
expect
your
things
friend.
from
And it's like,
you. Some
how are
people
you
feel
my friend?
entitled to stuff.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they are your friend, which is sad
Right.
and shouldn't be the case.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you believe in the older, the wiser? The older you are, the wiser you
The
become.
older, the wiser. Ah, well, I would say. Oh my gosh, I go. Oh my. Okay, well, I think that you are wise um per your
Okay, so
your experiences.
sorry to cut you off, but I just want to
So,
add this question to my
oh, that's fine.
older, wiser thing to say, do you mind having older friends? And do you think that because
Hmm.
they're older, they're wiser?
Okay, so like I was saying, I think that you are wise per
Mm-hmm.
your experiences, per the things that you have learned from the
Mm-hmm.
things that happened to you. Um, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be older
Right.
to be wiser, because someone can be 24 and they may have been through like hell and back, and they have so many lessons on life, on friendships,
Mm-hmm.
on all sorts of things, and you get to know them and they impact that into you,
Right.
right? And someone can be 27 and can barely text in full and can barely tell you anything at all. So I just feel like wisdom comes
Okay.
with experience. It comes to the things you've seen, it comes to the things that you've been through, and it comes to the lessons
Okay.
that you've learned. So no matter your age, you can have a level of wisdom. So I don't mind having older friends because, of course, they may have gone through more.
Mm-hmm.
So they know more than I do. Yeah, they may know more than I do. So, um, yeah, they may have some things that I don't have and they could impact that to me. And I want that. So I don't mind having older friends. Do I think that they being older means they're wiser?
Maybe.
Maybe. although, maybe. Although, like I said earlier, I think your wisdom
Right.
comes from your experiences. So they have had a lot of that. So that makes them a little wiser than me,
Mm-hmm.
but that's fine.
Right. Good answer. Good answer.
Thank
Good
you.
answer. Good answer. And people talk. So you may be in a new place,
Mm-hmm.
and then, like you're saying, a new place,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to make friends. But if you see someone you can be friends with,
Mm-hmm.
but then you've heard this or that from some other person, would you
Mm-hmm.
still go ahead and be friends with them, or it's not by
Mm-hmm.
force?
I think I would um I would just look what's the word?
For
I'll just
yourself.
observe. Yeah. I just observe, yes, their actions like in the space that I have with them. I'll just see what they are like and how they talk to other people. I think you can get a lot about a person from just observing them. And I think for my first week of school, I did a lot of that, and I was actually right
Mhm.
per my observations. So I was able to actually like say, oh no, I don't think I want to be friends with this person. Ooh, I like this person, or ooh, I like that person, just from observing them. So I think that if I do get that from someone and someone can say, oh, this person, she's XYZ, I would observe them, and then
Mhm.
per my observations, I would make a move, whether or not to
Right.
speak to them or not. Sorry, whether I would
But
speak
then
to
I
them or
think
not. Yeah,
subconsciously, the
I think that's it.
person, the things we've heard about the person would inform, yeah, inform our
Registers,
decisions
yeah,
basically. So it's not our
it
fault. So
registers.
we should
Yes,
just,
it does.
I think sometimes you just have to block the white noise. Shout out to Edison for
Mm-hmm.
that phrase.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh
Did
my
you
God.
think I was not going to mention him?
Ah,
I have made many friends because of him.
I thought I did think so. I thought this
I have,
would go
I have
without
made
me,
many,
but
many, many,
sadly
many
not.
friends because of him. Okay. So yeah, I think you should just say, if you hear someone say, "Oh, Sage, lady," then you be like, "You know what? Excuse me, I
Daniel no.
really have to
Daniel
pee."
no.
Then you just walk away because yeah, people talk.
Right. I think, yeah, I think it's important to form your own opinions of others rather than let the opinions of others make you form, you know, your
Mm.
ideas of another person. I think you have your own mind, use it. I think. Oops, that sounded a bit
I didn't
harsh.
even hear it because the line is being shaky. Is it's being it's being Judas
Oh
to me
gosh.
today. But we move, we
I'm
move
sorry.
forward in this life. Maureen, do you keep a big circle or a small circle? I mean,
Oh
it
my,
works
my circle is
differently
very
for
small.
everyone. Big circle, small circle. Which one works best for you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
small circle.
I have a
Small circle.
triangle,
Very
small
small.
circle, small circle.
Oh my gosh. I have a small circle. I don't think I'll do well with
Mm-hmm.
a big circle. I think I'll probably just disappear on everyone. So I think, yeah, I have a small circle. And
Yeah.
I'd like to keep it that way. Not to me, like I'm not open for new friendships. I am,
The
but
ones
like,
you're really close with would be small.
yeah, there are a few.
The people that you share your
No, not
very
so many.
vital information with, because not everyone who you know is there
Hmm.
for you. People are just there just to know things about you.
Right.
So for me, I feel like the
Exactly.
smaller the better. Even the small one, you need a
The better.
smaller circle in a small circle,
Out of
right?
the
Just
small.
keep it simple.
Right.
Keep it cool.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it classy.
Hey,
Never trashy.
my dear.
I'm sorry.
So we've already spoken about how hard it was for
Oh
you
my
to make
god.
friends in the first week at school, right?
Yeah. The
Do
first
you
month. That was terrible.
mhm.
That was terrible.
Do you remember the first friend you made in Achimota?
Hmm.
Mm,
In Achimota. Ah, oh my gosh. I don't say not like my seniors because when I came, at the time I came, everyone had already gone
mm,
to the east. And the seniors that had carried my trunk where they went for some training. Was it
mm,
hockey or something? So so they carried my trunk and put it like just at the entrance, and then I had to
right.
walk with them to the east. And I didn't have my uniform, nothing. I was wearing my some dress B. So I got to the east, and then four months were
Mm,
sitting under the canopy. So I sat there, and then in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, I'm in
right.
Foreman. Let me just blend in
In your
easily."
house
But
attire.
then, well, my dress gave me away because
Mhm.
exactly. My first friend. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I don't remember, the person might text me and go, "I hate you because you don't remember me," but I really do not remember. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Was it Rhoda?
Shout outs to
I think it
Rhoda.
was Rhoda. Rhoda. Yeah, yeah, because well, technically she wasn't like my first friend in Motown because I
Mm,
knew her already from Achimota
mm.
preparatory school. Yeah, so that would count.
It doesn't count then,
I think
Maureen.
like a
It does
complete
not count.
stranger.
I
Oh my
remember
gosh, I
mine.
actually don't
There
remember.
were two.
I don't remember.
In
Oh,
fact,
that's
three.
cute.
It will be
Who was it?
Emma Obin, Henrietta, Edu,
Oh,
Emma
Ima
Obin,
Udin.
and Emefa
Ima Ubin.
Abadio.
Oh my gosh. Oh, MFA.
The and
Yeah,
that's just because we're in the same
but
dorm,
well,
B
I
dorm.
don't remember.
These were these are the first friends I made out
Yeah.
of my mates, as in for SS ones.
Oh yeah, Rhoda
But
was in my mind
um,
as well.
my whole dorm people were my first friends in Achimota, and it was it was it started.
Yeah.
I'm a shy person, and then I wasn't shy anymore, and then they were just embarrassed to walk with me. By the
I can
middle of the
relate.
week, midterms, they were like, "Good, go home."
I can relate. But yeah, I think my dorm
Mm-hmm.
people were my first friends. I think it was Nabis, Rhoda, Beatrice. Yeah, these are the ones I remember because we were on the same dorm. We were
Right.
C dorm.
Shouts to
Yeah,
all
I remember.
friendships made
Shouts to
in the
all.
great city. All right.
Yeah.
Now, of all your friends that you've had or you have, do you secretly hate anyone?
Hmm.
Tell me. No one will know.
Hmm.
That nobody's probably listening to this.
Do I secretly do I
Mm-hmm.
secretly hate anyone? Oh my. I was just about to go through my contact list to see, but um, I think it would just be like a
Mm-hmm.
love hate relationship, not like not like solely hate,
Maybe hate
maybe
is a
like a love
strong
hate
word, but you
relationship.
really, really don't
Yeah,
like this person.
Yeah, like they upset
You
you
know,
from
there's
time
some
to time.
friends. I won't even call them friends. People that just make passive
Hmm.
aggressive comments, and it's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Hmm.
So for people
Yes.
like that, I don't like them, and I
Yeah.
have someone like that in my life. Yet I
Yes.
am not going to reveal the name.
You do? I think I do as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I do. I am also not going to reveal the name,
Name
of
them.
course, because this is they are listening. They are listening. Name and shame.
I'm losing
Maybe not
you.
today.
I'm losing you.
I'm right here.
This network is trying to ruin my rise.
Very fun conversation.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm just on the last question now. So after you've after you've
Sure.
gotten over this social anxiety, you've made your friend, you people have had your
Mm-hmm.
arguments, you people have
Mm-hmm.
eaten the bread,
Mm-hmm.
so on and so forth. How do you manage to keep your friendship? Because you know that it's not easy to keep a friendship. There are so many things that go into
Yeah,
it. There's
it's
so
not.
many
It's not.
sacrifices one has to make, so many things one has to give, so many things people have to take.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people who forget their friends when
Mm-hmm.
they find a lover. All of this. How do you keep your friends?
Did that. I would say just keep reminding yourself that you have a friend. Like out loud. You can just say like out loud, like
Mhm.
Welma is my friend, Irama is my friend, XYZ is my friend. Like make it like a what's it called? Like an affirmation or like something you say to yourself every day so that you
Sorry,
don't
I
go
lost
back
you for
to
a
your,
second. I lost
shall
you
I
for
say,
about two
single.
seconds.
Oh, okay. Am I
So
okay
we're
now?
going to have to go back to Welma is my friend, Irama is my friend.
Right. Okay. So like I was saying, you incorporate that into your daily affirmations or whatever it is that you
Hmm.
say every morning so that you don't go back to your friendlessness or whatever it was, and you make sure to keep them in the loop. When I say in the loop,
In
keep them
your
involved in the things that
hmm
are going on in your life. Yeah. Yes, you don't have to keep things to yourself and be hurting or be having a hard time because you think, oh, no one actually cares about me. I learned the hard way to share because at the end of the day, we were not made
hmm
to be in isolation. We were made to have friendship. We were made to have fellowship and relationship with each other.
Preach, girl.
So I think that's important. I think it's important to constantly remind yourself that you're not, it's not good for you to be alone. It's not good for you to be alone. Like the Bible says in Genesis, um, you are meant to have friends. So constantly, yes, every day. Because I keep saying that because
Hmm.
that's what I did, for like a long, because I was so used to being my own friend and talking to myself and having
Hmm.
inside jokes with myself and all of that. And suddenly I came out of my shell and I realized, oh my gosh, you need to befriend people. Yikes. So every morning I would say to myself, oh, this person is my friend,
And then
this
you pray
person is
for
my
them.
friend, this
I
person is
think
my friend. And it
praying
worked for
when
me.
you constantly remember them in your
Yes. And
prayers, you know that you know that this person means
yes,
this much to
it's
me. So
important.
whatever happens, whatever fight happens,
Yeah.
this person means something to me. So we are going to keep this friendship for a long time.
Right.
And sometimes,
Yeah, regardless. Because
sorry.
sometimes it's just, sorry. I was saying that sometimes it's just our own mistakes that make it look like, oh, we're having a fight and I can't believe she said that to me. But it's really just you. It's not
Hmm.
really them as much. It's you. Yeah, so I think it's important to pray for them, pray for your friendship, you know, that it makes
Mhm.
it through the hard
I
times,
also think that if
you
you
know.
don't spend too
Yeah.
much time with your
Yeah.
friend, you can
I
keep
think
your
that's
friendship. That's that's another thing. You shouldn't be roommates with your friend. You shouldn't live with
wait,
your
explain
friend
that.
because that's just a recipe for doom. Just you yes, I think so. I think you just
You think
spend
so?
enough, not too much time with your friends. That is so that you have time
Yeah,
to even
enough.
miss them. You have time to want to catch up with them. So if I don't
Yeah,
know, I don't know about you, but I
that's
feel like
true.
that works for me. We don't have to spend every waking moment
Yeah, I mean,
together.
thinking back.
Every minute you want to talk, every minute you want to chat. Charlie, give me space. We all need our personal space. So at the time when I need you now, not that I come
Yeah.
to you only when I need you, but then there's there's a little bit of space. Now we can catch up. That's how we can keep our friendship.
Mhm.
Not every day.
Right, not every day.
All right. Ladies
That'd be
and
hard.
gentlemen, I think we have spent too much time on the interview. It have taken a lot of about 40 minutes
Ding
or
ding
close to
ding.
1 hour. Just two girls talking. Ha! Who do
That's what
who do
happens when
it
you
like
put the
that?
two of us together.
So we have to close the ceremony. We're gonna close it. We're gonna close
Oh
this ceremony.
my God.
Why am I still saying ceremony? We're going to close this podcast
Okay.
soon, but not before we play this game where I'm going to play with Maureen. I don't have another guest with me to play with you, so I'll play with you.
Yikes.
And we call it Two Truths
Okay.
and a Lie. Here on the show,
Okay.
you give us two true facts about yourself and a lie. And now I'm going to have to guess which one is the lie.
Okay.
I probably know much. I probably know
Oh my
some, but
God.
I don't know. So I don't know because
Mhm.
we keep secrets.
Okay.
So, Manonko, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
three facts about myself.
Yeah.
One of which is a lie. Um, I like
Mm-hmm.
kinky. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I like the beach. I like
Mm-hmm.
fufu.
Girl, you could have made that
Mm-hmm.
harder for me. This is the
Oh, right.
simplest
Okay, yeah. Then let me just go back.
and plest, lest, est
Oh my gosh.
thing you could have ever done. You
It was
don't like
easy.
fufu. You
It
do
was
not
easy
like
because I
fufu.
couldn't
That
think
is a
of anything.
lie. So, you like cake, you like the beach. Simple. We have closed. Go home.
Ah, we have closed indeed. Ah.
So, just this
Oh, this
was
was
fun.
fun.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much
much for having
for
me.
coming to the show. Over here, that it's not anything. This podcast, we are not doing anything so much so hard. Oh, today we are talking about society. We are not talking about anything. We are just talking of what is on our mind. So yeah.
Yeah. And that's the best thing about it. I like that it's just about us and the things that, you know,
Hmm.
run through our minds.
Thank you
I
so
I
much.
really like
So tell
that.
the people to
I like that
subscribe.
a lot. Yeah, they definitely would have to.
Truly,
By all
truly,
means.
truly, truly. Ah, I forgot this
Indeed,
thing that we
indeed,
used to do
indeed.
in class. Truly, truly. Ah, so
Oh
hey,
my
did I
gosh, we
just say
need to have
shoe?
a class reunion ASAP.
So I want to give shout outs to my friends, please. First of all, I want to give shout outs to
Sure.
Maureen for coming onto the show. She's a real G. Shout
Oh,
outs to her. Shout outs to Whelms
thank
of Whelms and
you.
Maury fame. Shout outs to you, girl. You'll be doing your
Maureen.
thing. Shout outs to
Yeah.
Jama. Shout outs to shout outs to Tessie. Shout outs to
Hi, Jama.
Selassie. Shout outs to
Hi,
Nana Kojo who was on
Tessie.
the show last week.
Hi,
Shout
Selassie.
out to Shout out to
Oh
Maria,
yeah,
my
hi.
roommate
Nana Kojo.
who took me and my
Maria,
and my and my
who
my
makes
many
amazing
many
videos, by the
mirrors.
way.
Shout outs to the girls versus I don't want to say the other
All right.
name, but they know themselves of Mount Crest University fame. All of you, shout out to you. Yes. Do you have any shout outs there?
Oh. Do I? Yeah, I mean, shout out to Welms. You already said it. Shout out to
Echa,
Echa,
Sechibia, the
Sechibia,
Costa girls.
the Poster Girls, and my new friends,
Mhm.
Selassie, Lillian, Ella, and oh
You
my
know,
gosh,
you
the
know
list
this
is
this
endless.
video, this video,
That's a lie.
the
The
boy
list
is
is
giving
not
shout outs and he's like, Kofi, hi. Kwame, hi.
high.
I think I should have done that. Jama,
Yeah, I
hi.
should have probably done it
Tessie,
that way.
hi.
Me
Selassie,
too.
hi. Nanakujo, hi. Maria, hi.
Well, my high.
Kathleen, hi.
Oh, I didn't shout
Hey.
out any boy.
Shout outs.
Oh yeah, shout outs
I'll
to
leave your shout outs for you.
Elise.
Should I be?
Yeah.
Okay, shout outs to
Yes, please go
Papa.
ahead.
Papa, hi.
Oh no. I thought you were
Wait
going to
here.
say someone else. But moving on.
Papa, hi.
Oh my god, Papa, hi.
And all Ital. If I forgot somebody, I
Ajay,
beg. So.
it's how, yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you for listening to the
yes.
podcast to this
Oh,
point to hear
if
your
you
shout
dropped, that's
outs.
your own wahala.
I know, right? Oh,
All
this was
right.
so fun.
So let me get back to my hosting voice. Hold on. So, ladies
You're
and
closing
gentlemen, this
remarks.
has been my podcast, Ayirebuah Speaks Literally, and we spoke about friendships on I Can't Make Friends. My host for today was Maureen Agbagba, a journalism student at
Hi.
Ghana Institute of Journalism. I said Ghana. Ghana Institute of Journalism, and she's an aspiring radio personality, just like me, which is why we've been friends because
Yeah.
we have the same mind and the same body. No, we don't. She has more body than me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, we don't. We don't.
anyway,
And
no.
more hype.
So I'll see you guys next
Oh, God.
time with another guest on another topic on
Mhm.
Ayirebuah Speaks Literally. I have been your host, Ayirebuah Osei. Catch other episodes if you've missed other episodes. If you enjoyed this one, then just subscribe to the podcast because there's more coming your way. This episode was brought to you by Amas Market Ghana. Follow them on Instagram at Amas Market Ghana _ or call there or send a message to 024-597-9631 for more details. Okay, girls and boys, let's go to our houses. You're already at home. Okay. Thank you, Maureen, for being here today. Thank you for sharing with me. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And happy
Love this.
belated
Love
birthday
you
because
so
it was your birthday this
much.
week. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So what is on? We
Thank
have truly
you.
spoken. All right. See you later, alligator.
Indeed.
You're supposed to
All
say in a
right.
while, crocodile.
Bye. In a while, I didn't know that. I only saw that part of the t-shirt. I didn't know that.
You are cancelled.
In a while,
Bye.
crocodile. Bye.
Whew, that was a long episode and that was a very exciting episode. I think I've learned something more about friendships. I hope you have to. Or just give your friend a hug, give your friend a call. Remember your friend in your prayers and keep your friendships if they benefit you. Okay, even if they don't, still keep them in your prayers. Thank you for staying to this part of the podcast. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Thank you for subscribing to the podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts. You can listen on Google Podcasts. You can listen on Spotify. You can listen on Breakout. You can listen on Radio Public. You can listen on Pocket Casts. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, I think you can find my podcast there and listen to it. And we can be friends, except if I meet you in person, it's going to be a whole different story. I love you for listening, and you can count on me, like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. Bye. I'll catch you on the next one. I have been your host, Ayirebuah.